Hello, Steve White, Checkpoint 89 for Steve Arts 89. Well, Lower Decks has released its own comic, and it's kind of weird because there's an article in TrekMovie.com and they're talking about the first issue, and they've got a 5-page preview, but the preview doesn't seem to reflect the actual story they're describing. They're talking about the crew going down to negotiate with some alien race and discovering that they're not quite what they seem, while the lower deckers are on the holodeck. But the preview is even weirder. It's actually showing the Cerritos encountering some of the space hippies from the episode of the original Star Trek, The Way to Eden. And this is, 120 or something years ago, but yet they look just like they did in the comic, and they're basically just renegades still running around space causing trouble, calling people Herberts, and they insulted other race that's attacking them, and the captain steps in and stops them from shooting them basically, and there's this little 5-page preview, and then some admiral calls her up and says, congratulations on how you treated the, the Catalan problem incident, and sends her off on a mission of second contact with another race. I'm guessing that's the preview and not actually like a preview of the first issue. That's just a preview on its own. So, but it's just kind of weird. Like, do they explain how these aliens are 120 years later and don't look any different? There's only 3 of them, but one of them is definitely the main one who died in the episode. He ate a poison something off a tree. Once they got to Eden, it was all poisonous and acid and so forth. And I'm like, is this just another group of people who look exactly like those people from that race or something? I mean, weren't they all individual renegades who'd all banded together from different... I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. I just thought that was curious. The art itself looks fine. It looks just like the TV series. It's a cartoon, so the comic book adaptation really is not that difficult to imagine them doing. I'm surprised they haven't done it sooner. It looks okay, but I just don't understand how this works. But yep. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. The story in the first episode seems fine. The cover looks fine. The preview is just baffling because I don't understand, but otherwise it looks fine. I can see it adapting well as a comic book just because of its animated nature, but yeah. Is this just a canon thing where it's just, well, at this point we just don't care anymore, we don't have to worry anymore, we can just use a race, characters that died in the original series, a race that, people from a race from like 120 years ago that we've seen on the show, which you can just use them for fun because they're space hippies, we think that'll be fun, and not even bother to address the fact that, adjust the time or adjust their age and address the fact that they're from 120 years ago. It's just, okay.